it's Snowkei. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to review this kind of the latest Pat McGrath 6-pan palette, Rose Decadence. So if you haven't got this one and you are interested, or you already got this one and you're curious about what I thought, keep watching. So this 6-pan palette, I got it maybe last week, but I've been busy so I didn't have time to review this one. I have to say for a 50-pound palette, the packaging is kinda cheap. I feel sorry to say that because I'm a Pat McGrath fan. I always like to get her new palette, but this one is like £50 for a cardboard palette. Also the printing of the packaging, I'm just not sure it's worth £50 to be honest. I've seen a lot of review about this palette online and they were saying if you had Divine Rose II, you don't need to get this one. I mean, not everyone have £115 to get a 10-pan palette. The color story is quite pretty, rosy, pinkish, that kind of vibe. Very girly, very romantic, very feminine. But just the packaging, I can kind of feel they were rushing it when they designed all this. Okay, maybe just my personal opinion. Let's start trying, shall we? Okay, the first color, pink champagne. The champagne light pink, the shimmery color. It's very high pigmented, but the texture, it's not as fine as the shadows from 10-pan palette. Okay, the second one, hedonistic rose. It's matte texture, the maroony purple. Texture is a little bit dry. Pigmentation, it's okay. It's not as amazing as I would imagine. The next one, peach dusk, coral pink, pigmentation okay.
The texture is satin, half matte. It can be a bit chunky when you apply it.
The next one, scandalous. It's a metallic color, high pigmented. The color is really pretty, rosy, coppery, kind of bronze. It suits my yellow undertone so well. Okay, the next one, fuchsia flame, very high profile fuchsia with a pink purple shift. Very high pigmented, but this shade, it's really easy to fall out. It's also not as fine. Even on my hands, I can feel the glitter. I'm just a little bit worried when I apply it on my eyes because when the glitter is too thick, it can make your eyes uncomfortable sometimes. Okay, the last one, golden honey. It's an antique gold, quite high pigmented. I wouldn't say I've never seen this kind of gold in Pat's palette before, but I have to say the texture of all these 6 shades, they are not that fine. When you apply it on your eyes, you can feel their existence. They are not as smooth and buttery like the 10-pan palette. The prices are different though. it after trying few looks with this 6-pan palette. I have to say I like the color. I like the rosy, pinkish, purpley, romantic vibe. But the texture though, not as good as any other palette I've got from Pat. That's a little bit disappointing. The glittery shade, Fuchsia Flame, very beautiful color, but a lot of fallout, and you can kind of feel the glitter scratching my eyes when I apply it on. So not so pleasant. Peach Dusk, I also add a little bit on my blusher. I remember some people asked me about Naked Blush, the shade from Divine Rose II. Is that possible to be a blusher as well? I tried Naked Blush on my cheek, but it didn't work just because it was too high pigmented and it was quite difficult to blend it even. But with this Peach Dust, it can work as a blusher. When you apply it on, it's relatively easy to blend it out. That's what I like about all the other shades. They still kind of have good pigmentation, but just as I said, the texture are not as good as before. So £50 for this 6-pan palette. I don't know. I would normally say it's okay to get it, but for the packaging this time, seriously, it's a little bit let down. I just couldn't back it up. So here it is, what I thought about this Pat McGrath Mothership Rose Decadence 6-pan palette. Let me know what you think, if you like the color story or if you're disappointed about the packaging as well. Leave a comment below and let me know. I will see you next time. Bye bye!